So today in this video I will discuss again the different kind of the controls. So few discussions I already did in the previous videos. So in this video I will start from the button controls. In HTML5 different type altogether around the 5 types the button types are there, which all are the more popular. Okay, and with the help of the buttons, what are the activities you can do first of all? Okay, first things, with the help of the button we can send the details from one page to the another page. Okay, means along with the button we'll put some value, and that value also with the help of the get method, otherwise through the URL we can send. Another things, with the help of the button, the form informations which you are keeping together, okay, inside the form again the so many controls are there. So in all controls is the keeping all of the values. So once with the help of the button only you can pass all value to the another page. Another points regarding the one more option is there, that is called again the some forms, so many information are there, you want to again delete all informations together, so that also you can do with the help of the buttons. Okay, and if you want to display the some certain image, that also we can display top of the buttons, right? So these are the more popular work which you can do with the help of the buttons. So first one, along with the button again you can use the input tag, and along with the input tab again attributes is the type. Under the type only, based upon the purpose of your work, you can define the different values. So first value is called again submit. So what is the meaning of the submit? Along with the forms, one submit button requires. So whenever you are processing all of the data which contains inside the single forms, so once you have a submit, input type equal to submit, so all value you can pass together. Okay, so this is again the very simple way we can say it creates a button that submit the form data to the server. Passing means again one page to another page, again otherwise you can store in the server, depends upon your requirements. So that is the first, again the value submit under the attributes. Second things, again the type equal to reset, another value is called reset. So what is happening in the resets? All information whatever you are filling in the data form data, with the help of the single button you can clear all of the value. Okay, so it clear a button that clears any of the usual already entered form data, right? And the third one is called input type equal to button. It create a custom button that this button may require JavaScript purpose to call again any functions, otherwise you can perform any actions with the help of this button. Okay, another thing is that input type equal to image. So this create a custom submit button that uses as image for its display. Okay, so button, if you are writing in that image, so that image will work as a button. Okay, and one more thing is that only the button, not input, only the button, open button tag and close the button tag. So it create a custom button, and this button element differ from the input type equal to button. Whatever you are writing in the input type equal to button and this button, both are different. So with the help of only the button you can completely customize what happened in the button. Using it you can for instance include both image and text, or skip server side processing entirely by using the hyperlinks. So you can turn the button into a submit button using the type equal to submit. Okay, if you are writing the input type equal to submit, again that will work for the form controlling data purpose, means sending the information to the another page. Only if you are writing the button, so with the help of this button you can send the one information using the hyperlink, otherwise you can display the image, otherwise text with the help of this button. So these are the most popular button controls. So you can see here again the one very simple example. So input type equal to submit, and the reset you can write, and the closing tag is the same only. And another thing is again the input type equal to button, and one more things, if you want to display input type equal to submit, that button will work as a submit, but in that submit if you want to display the any value, that is called label, so that label should be inside the value. So value equal to double quote, you have to write the click me, otherwise submit, otherwise reset. So you see here value equal to click me, so in that button the value will display click me. That is one kind of the label. Suppose that if you are writing the input type equal to submit and value is not there, if you already missed the writing the value, so input type equal to submit only, they will consider by default the label is the submit query. Okay, please keep this point in your mind. Whenever input type equal to submit and value is not there, value is missing, so by default they will consider value label of that button is submit query. Okay, but input type equal to reset, if you are not writing the value, again nothing will come. Okay, input type equal to button, then you can write the value equal to click me, and then you can give the any kind of the JavaScript calendar, otherwise anything. Okay, same way if you want to display the image again, so input type equal to image and then src, attributes is called here src, and then you display write the image path. Okay, same way some again the button you want to link for the any email page, so you see button open, closing button, then inside this one a hyperlink ahref, then email.html, close the that hyperlink, and middle of that one you can display the image link. Okay, so I think with the help of these pictures, this again the all of these pictures, otherwise examples, your concept is clear regarding the button controls. So only the button, linking purpose, input type equal to image how to use, input type equal to button how to use, and input type equal to submit how to use, and what is the use of the value, and if you are not writing the value, then again what the default value it will display only for the submit, not for others. Okay. So another thing is that is called the specialized controls. There are the two things is again very important. One thing is the input type equal to hidden, and another is input type equal to file. So first one, input type equal to hidden. Sometime you don't want to display the value, but that value you want to pass to the server, otherwise some other page. That is again the most popular process, otherwise the condition you think for as a developer, something you don't want to display, but that information you have to pass to the server, otherwise another page. Take example for the payment gateway, you don't want to disclose again the some credentials, otherwise some id whatever auto generated is there to the users, but that id and credentials we have to pass to the payment gateway. So that time you have a option input type equal to hidden. You can write input type equal to hidden, value is available along with the form, along with this page, but that value is not available for the users. Okay, and the another thing is called input type equal to file. Whenever you want to do upload, means uploading, you're browsing the any file, uploading purpose you want to browse the file, so that time you can write the input type equal to file. So you see here input type equal to file, name equal to photo, then we'll get again the one button, click on that button, then the browse option is there, then you can find your file, that file name will come there. But in that case, whenever you are writing the input type equal to file, so one things you can keep in your mind, I already discussed in my previous videos, method is there post, otherwise get, then the action is where you want to display. Along with this one, only input type equal to file, you have to write enc type, encrypting type, enc type equal to double quote multipart slash form data, multipart slash form hyphen data double quote close. If you are not writing this once, then whatever the file if you are browsing here, that file name, otherwise any digital information will not pass from one page to another page, otherwise from your application to the server. So please keep this point in mind, input type equal to file, inst type equal to multipart slash form hyphen data, inside the double quote opening and closing is must. So these two are the specialized control. Yeah. So one more thing is there, input type equal to color. So whenever you are writing the input type equal to color, so that time this is again the one way the color picker. means you can pick the color. Okay, so in that input box only, so input type equal to color and name equal to you are giving the back, otherwise sometime if you are giving the color name also, and inside the value if you are writing the value, again the some color name either in the hexadecimal, otherwise the color name direct only, that will come again the this one color inside that box. Okay, so this is the one way for the input type equal to color for the picking the color purpose. So this is again the one of the important, otherwise useful controls. But one problem for the input type equal to color, it is not, again the appears does not support for the all of the browser. That is again the one of the demerits for the this file. Okay, so I think you got the idea about the input type equal to color also. Apart from this one, other two controls are the very popular. One is again called the progress, another is the meter. Okay, this is again the very popular controls. So progress and element meter, METR elements can be used to provide the feedback to the users, but it requires JavaScript to function dynamically. An output element can be used to hold the output from a calculations. Progress and meter again the used to provide feedback to the user but require JavaScript dynamically, but output element that is used to hold the output form of a calculation. And one more thing is there, keygen KEYGEN elements can be used to hold a private key for the public key encryption. So this is again the part of the encrypting the value, this required again. Okay, one more thing is again the very important, that is called the web accessibility. Okay, so not all web users are able to view the content on the web page in the same manner. Means all contents whatever you are displaying, all web users they cannot see in the same manner. So that's why the term web accessibility refers to the assisted technology, various features of HTML that work with those technology, and different coding and design practices that can make a site more usable for people with visual, mobility, auditory and the connecting disabilities. Okay, so in order to improve the accessibility of the website, the W3C created a web accessibility initiative, WAI, and here we have some certain guidelines, so we have to follow that guidelines whenever you want to display the information in the web page. Okay, that is the called WAI, web accessibility initiative. So under this guideline what they are telling, is different, I mean the process is there, in that process only we have to display. I can say in the simple example, whenever you are taking the any input box, so that input box again we have to specify either the top of that input box include inside the label for what purpose of that input box. Okay, otherwise side of that in left side, otherwise right side, general standard format is the top of the input box, otherwise the left side of input box you have to specify what purpose for that input box with the help of the label. And now for in the HTML file we have an option for the placeholder. So inside the placeholder only you can write the, again the purpose of that input box. So this is the one example I am telling. Okay, so this is again called web assessment, web content accessibility guidelines, right? Same way, different again the process are there. We have to provide the users to the how to navigate the page from one page to another page. Okay, so this navigation facility also we have to make the more smooth one, right? You cannot create again direct home to the some other inside to inside page and then again going to inside, then again going to coming to the first page. So that kind of the navigation is not good for the users. So in same pattern, in the same way, you can see what are the process again the accessibility guidelines that we can see here. Again the more points and everything, so you can open the W3C websites, there we can get the web content accessibility guidelines. Okay, and one more things, make all functionalities available from a keyboard only. This is again the very important. Okay, and one more things, it create content that can be presented in the different way but without losing the information or structures, right? So I think you got this idea. So, and one more things you can see here, this is again the part of that one. Whenever you're displaying the table, then we have to write the caption, means the table name should be there somewhere, either the top or the bottom, but that table name you have to write, use the caption. This is again the one kind of the guidelines only. This is called accessibility of the tables. Okay, and the same way, whenever you are displaying the some value, each value top of this one heading, I mean that is called the table column heading, should be there. Okay, under this table column heading, this values are there, this column heading, this values are there, this column heading, this values are there. So these are the things you can keep in your mind. Another way, same way, just now I told the input box again the level required, and another way, if you have a drop down list, same process, whatever the following there, again we have to write under the label what purpose, what contents are there in that drop down list. Okay, one more thing is that is called the macro formats. So this macro, what is the macro formats? So macro format is a small pattern of HTML markup and attributes to the represent common block of information such as people, events and news stories, so that the information in them can be extracted and indexed by the software agent. So you that this is the one diagram here. So in diagram you can see macro format information, h news is already there, macro for information, h card is again there, right? And then again you can see one more places again, website aggregating all the h news information from the different websites, again they are merging, and through the server harvesting the macro format information, that is the server is there, and then again the report is coming in the h card information from the different website together. So this is again the one kind of the small in the standard concept of the macro format. Okay, so in this video only this much. So next video again I will discuss about the later part as according to your syllabus. So thanks for your patience.